Okay, well, I'm kind of excited. I finally get to swatch these bottles that I couldn't get open. I got my sweetie to come in and open them for me. Wait, let me mix it up a little bit first. I got day number 6 all over me yesterday when I was able to get it open. But, yeah, he came in and loosened these up for me. I'm not going to be able just to open, like day number 11 would be next. I'm not going to be able just to open it and then swatch it. So this is going to be a little different than the Diamine one was. One of the things I've noticed in all of them, you've got to get up close and personal with the ink because you got to get that off of there. Well, I don't care. You know, I'm already all a mess anyway. I'll get it all off of there. I have a piano lesson later to give, but it's not coming off, so it's not going to come off on their piano. So this is my beautiful glass nib. I'm going to try to show you how it looks whenever the ink, when you swirl the ink off of it, which I usually do over at the sink, but I thought maybe y'all might want to see it. So we're backing up to day 4 of this Colorvent. I like that. Diamine was Inkvent. This is Colorvent in the play on the Advent, which is really cool. And so this is day 4. And this is called Milky Sea. Milky Sea. All right, and usually I turn off the camera and I write in my pen and ink journal what this is, but I think I'll go back. Everything is a little different with this one. Usually, I say usually, you know, I've only been doing this for 2 weeks, you know, so it's like there's no usually involved, but usually, I mean, see, because there's a lot on here, and I could have put that in my pen and ink journal instead of having a big right there. But check this out. This is really cool. Oh my God, I love that. I just think that is so cool. So I've got one here because you don't want to transfer. While that is doing that, I'm going to get the lid on this. But you don't want to transfer the ink from one bottle into the other. You know, that would not be good. All right, I think I'm going to have to get that little doodad back on there just right. All right, well, Milky Sea is going to be pretty. And I'm going to try to, I've got another clear one. Okay, so let me wipe that off and then do a clear one. And then we'll open the one I've been wanting to open, which is Little Green Men, LGM, Little Green Men. The information behind that door was kind of interesting, and that's kind of what flipped me. That's day 7. Flipped me over into going, well, this is kind of cool. Let me give it a minute, you know, because it had gotten me aggravated because I couldn't open the dang bottles. Sorry, Twisby. Twisby and Froggy are checking out the colors. So, all right, so day 7, LGM. In 1967, a rhythmic signal arrived from space, and for a moment, we all wondered, Little Green Men? So that's what this color, I'm shaking it up. If there's sheen in these or shimmer or anything, you definitely want to shake them up. Now, I suppose that I could do this, but now it's upside down. You know, I've had to get my hands on every single one of these and flip them over the right way. All right. Ooh, don't want to spill it. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. Yeah, it's definitely redeeming itself this morning. It's definitely redeeming itself. And I'm just going to have my sweetie open all the bottles. Oh, wow. Little Green Men. Oh, it is. Okay, that's really pretty. And this is L, G. Make sure you can see it. M. Day 7. Okay, and it stands for Little Green Men. I'll have to get that in there. I'll have to get that in there somewhere, like Little Green Men. I should have. Oh, I know what I'm going to do whenever I put this in my pen and ink journal. I'm going to draw a little green man. Alrighty, okay, so I'll finish that one up in a little bit. Let's get the lid on. All right, this is working. I want to see what Snow Angel looks like next. That one is number 8. Let me get number 7. Little Green Men's lid on pretty tight. There we go. Snow Angel. Let's see, that was number 9. Morning frost on Mars. Frost glistens palely on the peak of Olympus Mons, M-O-N-S, in the Martian morning sun. This is called wait, what the heck? Day 7. Day 8. Oh, I was wanting to get to this Gleamex because you add it to other ink, but I want to see what it looks like by itself. Snow Angel. Through Hubble, they saw a silhouette of an angel that drifted like a taupe-colored mist. So, let's get this cleaned up. I am just... Well, see, I've never done one right after the other with the camera going, because I always put it in my pen and ink journal and take my time with it. And always, there was 25 days of it, so it became an always, right? The other calendar that I opened. And this one just started off, it started with it started off bad for me, and, and it's redeeming itself for sure. Let's see what, I probably put way too much on there, but believe me, you're not going to run out of these, so the bigger ones cost a lot of money, and you're going to have them forever, so I figured this is a way. I got 25 inks with that first calendar, and 24 inks with this one, and so there was a way for me to get a whole bunch of inks all at once. It's hard to write up like this, y'all, and I'm not really trying to be, write in pretty font or anything. I'm just trying to get the colors out of the box and get them open, actually. All right, this was called Snow Angel. All right, yeah, and I'll go back and enjoy these off camera. Fill those in. I like to fill them all in and everything. I enjoy doing that, and I'll just sit here and do that. Put that in there. Put that on there. Now I want to see what this morning frost on Mars looks like by itself. And I guess it won't matter. Well, it will matter if there's color on this. It certainly will. Let's wipe that off. Do the clear. Wipe that off. All right. And then we're going to move on to number 10, but, well, I'm going to have to stop the camera because I have to let this whole page dry. There's no way to fold this to keep it from flipping over when you're on the next page. You just can't. So you got to let it dry. Yeah, this isn't really going to show up because I don't have it mixed with an ink, but I can see that it's going to be a shimmer that you would add to, oh, that's beautiful. And you would shake it up, baby. And I'll just have to figure out how I'm going to write that on there. But I'll probably dip it in this little dot of Milky Sea over here and go day 9. Oh, I don't think I can do that holding it up. Morning frost on Mars. I'm going to have to set it down. Morning. It's too long. Morning, and it's over here in the corner. Frost on Mars. Okay, you have redeemed yourself, Colorvent calendar of 2025, with the Martian theme, with Santa Claus, astronaut Santa Claus landing on Mars with his toys for the kids who live in this little, very isolated place where they'd have to pay me to go live there. But anyway, I'm going to turn off the camera, let that dry, go do something else for a while, and then start day 10. Y'all have a good one. Bye.